My name is Patrick Ogidi, and you are welcome to this online class today, which is about how to turn 100K into 1.5 million naira in a month using mini importation business. All right. And most times people ask me, what exactly is this mini importation business? How is it different from the normal importation they know, the normal 40-feet container, wait for 41 days, 21 days or thereabout, do all the documentation and paperwork and all that. How is it different? Well, it is different in the sense that here you are not doing all those paperwork. You're not going to be waiting for that. You're not also going to be importing container load and then, making friends with custom, looking for who to help you in custom and all that. You sit right in your office or at your place, your home, wherever you're comfortable. You browse comfortably from your phone, from your PC, where you have internet access comfortably from, and you assess markets around the world, buy those items there, even pay in naira, and then have those items shipped to you here in Nigeria. Right? I said Nigeria, and some of you that think, oh, this is only possible for people in Lagos. At the end of the training today, you will understand how most of my students, so even successful students doing 5, 6, 7 figures, stay outside Lagos. Some of them are not even in the country, but they do it, mini importation business and they sell to Nigerians and then they make their money. I'll be showing you how exactly you can do that today. Okay, this webinar is basically about step-by-step insider guide to running a profitable mini importation business. Okay, and then like Tony said, some of you are already wondering, who is this Patrick Ogidi? Who is this guy that I've not heard about before? Well, you probably haven't heard about me because I happen not to be one of those guys who blow their trumpet out. No, I just do my thing and let it just flow naturally. Well, Pat Ogidi is an e-commerce person. E-commerce, I don't like calling myself guru, right? I'm an e-commerce coach. Not just a coach, but I do what I preach. And then I've trained a couple of students. More than 50,000. If I want to be very mild with that, okay. But as time goes on, you get to know more about Pat Ogidi. Okay, my goal today is to actually help you. Show you the basic things you need to kickstart your mini importation journey, your mini importation business, starting from where you are, with just 100,000 naira, okay? Wherever you are, if you are in Lagos, Calabar, Katsina, Sambisa Forest, or wherever, the goal here is to show you the things you need to get your business off the ground, your mini importation business off the ground, okay? And you might be wondering, what the hell makes this training different? What makes it different? The truth is, you must have attended tons and tons of trainings on various things, but the truth is, you are learning not from another mini import guru, but you're learning from somebody who the pioneer of mini importation business in Nigeria, and you get to find out how that how that happened. How are we able to pioneer this business some 6, 7, 8 years ago. All right. So a bit about Patrick. Now I have some bragging rights. Yeah, you have to just give me that right here, right now. Okay. Let me just tell you a bit about myself. I'm referred as to the Grand Commander of mini importation business in Nigeria. And no, I didn't just wake up one morning to call myself that. I only it came from people, and I only took it serious because of the caliber of persons it came from. And that person is no other than Mr. Ronald Nzimora. Ronald Nzimora is the best copywriter in Africa, as a matter of fact. All right. I don't want to argue that. So he wrote that, as you can see on the screen. He was the first person to call me by that name, the Grand Commander of mini importation business. Then some other guys who are also doing very, very well, 6, 7 figure, marketers and mini importers, followed suit. Olaide Alim did the same. And then in 2014, I was crowned the Internet Marketer of the Year. That was an award called the .com Award, organized by the American Internet Business School in conjunction with Afrinet Business Solutions. Okay. Remember, I told you I have some bragging rights for some few seconds. Okay. Now, what you see on the screen is a snapshot of my autoresponder. Now, my autoresponder is a database where I where I collect email addresses of customers, students, people who read from me. So the number you see there, 184,058, is the number of persons who have willingly subscribed to my autoresponder. Mind you, this is not just some email I searched up online and then I uploaded. No, these are people who willingly subscribe through my website. They willingly subscribe to my newsletter to read from me. Okay, and then I've been able to coach, out of this number, I've been able to coach way over 50,000 of these persons. All right, and I love keeping it at 50,000 because it's actually more than that. Okay, but I just love keeping it at 50,000 so that you won't be raising eyebrows and be wondering, where the hell have this guy been? Why is he not the president of the country yet? All right. Then when I used to hold physical trainings for some time, I slowed down a bit with physical trainings. For 2 years or thereabout, I slowed down a bit with physical training. I faced the real business, and the truth is, I make more money from the real business than even teaching people. That is probably why you hardly hear me, talk in people's training, except you are a heavyweight like Mr. Tony or Motosha. But when I used to have these physical trainings, this is what it all looks like. And sorry, this is not some free training. This is not some free trainings or something. This is 100% paid trainings. Okay. All right. So this is what it all used to look like. And what else? I have a family. Yes, I have a family. I have a wife. I prefer to say I have 3 wives. Yeah. My wife, my main wife, and then my 2 damsels, my 2 munchkins. All right. And they are the reason I wake up every day and I want to walk and don't feel like, getting tired. Okay. And then why am I called a grand commander of mini importation business? Am I called this name for nothing? Any success story? I believe this is probably things going on in your mind right now. Of course, if that is true, then you are right. You're not out of place. It's not out of place that you want to know why this guy is referred, is called in that name, by that name. Well, I have tons of them. I would just like to see a couple of them, or maybe just one. And the reason I'm doing this, because this is one of them that touched me. It actually moved me to tears. Not because I don't get things like this every day, but because of what this guy actually said here. And if you look very closely to your screen right now, you will see the underlined words. All right. This is from a guy I respect so much, Mr. Tony Naboeze-Moka. All right. Said, okay, let me just read the underlined part. Importing goods 5 times this year alone, and the returns are mind-blowing. Mind-blowing in the sense that my building project has been revived. Oh my God, that touched me deeply. I don't know about you. That I was able to affect somebody's life to help, revive, a building project they long forgot. Okay. Life in Abuja has been elevated, all thanks to your e-com course I bought for 350,000 naira early this year. And now that 350,000 naira is not actually 350 kobo. It's actually 350 Nigerian naira. Yeah, he paid for a course like that. So that should tell you what we are getting tonight at almost next to nothing, right? But this guy, this gentleman here, who I hold in high esteem, paid as high as 350,000 naira, but he doesn't even care because, yeah, if all that 350K did was to just help him revive his building project he long forgot, then why shouldn't it be worth it? And then if you look closely, you will see he's sitting against some carton. Okay, this is where he's sitting comfortably, where he has a mini, he has an office somewhere in Abuja, and then he has a mini warehouse, something like that. So that is him snapping with his goods. That is, his goods just came in from Asia, yeah. And then he, out of excitement, he snapped and sent me those pictures to my email. All right. And then more success stories. There are tons of them. This guy is a chain smoker. That's only my problem with him. His name is John Paul. John Paul. I've forgotten his surname right now. His name is John Paul. He's a chain smoker. The only reason I pardon him being a smoker around me, the few times I've seen him, is because he found a way to make money from the smoking niche. All right, he's a mini importer. Then he looked for something that will make smoking easier for people. Okay, he discovered that each time when he goes out and he wants to smoke, he's looking for someone who has a lighter. And then he searched and found a watch that has a lighter in it. Like you can shift the watch to one side and then put your cigarette in a round red portion of the watch, and then hold some knob, and then your cigarette will light up. Wow. Then he started importing these items. He imported for about $4, and he sold for 15,000 naira. He sold the hell out of this. Now, this is his information. The message he sent me on Facebook said, I did over 200K turnover last week, which was paid yesterday. I did over 200K turnover last week, which was paid yesterday. plus more than 200K orders still pending. All right. I know this is small, but then I'm taking the steps one at a time. I know the reason he's saying this is small is because in my mails, if you're in my list, like if you read from me, from my subscriber, you'll notice I share testimonials. I feel more comfortable sharing testimonials in my list than posting on Facebook. I'm not good at that, right? And then he was trying to compare himself with the testimonials I've been sending, sharing in my email. That's why he said, I know it is small, but then I'm taking the step one at a time. And I have you to thank for that, John Paul. All right. This is a chain smoker guy doing a lot of things here. Okay, another guy is from Ruth Alienomo. Sorry, I blanked off some part of his name, but it's actually Ruth Alienomo. All right. I'm gonna just go straight and read what he had, what the underlying part said. Now we sell 100K daily. We'll try the product within 24 hours. Mr. Pat, believe me, I know you will. We have already sold 250,000 naira. Now, the next plan we are working on is to sell about 8 million in 3 months by next year. I think he sent this in November last year. He should be doing more than that right now. He does it together with her husband. Okay. Yeah, what else? 3 days later, this same guy, this same Ruth, came back with another mind-blowing testimonial. This time, he said 99,000 naira delivered Saturday, 79,700 naira just this morning. Courier company coming to pick them up. I will snap the man and send to you too. I'm doing this so you know what you teach or what you are doing works. Jesus said, all right, Jesus said a lot of things. Mr. Pat, we do what you teach and making more researches. We believe in you. Hope you don't mind if we call you a brother. And I love this part of making more researches, because some persons just think, okay, they are getting this information from you and then that should put a ceiling to what they know. But then I tell people, learn from me and let that be a stepping stone. Go ahead. And the basic good thing about me personally is that if you are acting on an information you get from me and I notice you are acting, I notice you're taking action, it spurs me to do more. It's for me to do really more. Okay, now about my students doing really wonderful, and you're wondering, is it really about them? Is this training about them? No, about you too, and that's actually why you are here. So you're welcome again to how you can turn 100K into 1.5 million naira in a month with mini importation business. And I'm a month here because I'm assuming you're just learning about many importation business. If I tell you in a week, you might think this guy is blowing hot and cold and even close your browser and go to bed. But no, so let's do it in a month. Even 1.5 million naira in a month. Who makes that money? Like which of the 9-to-5ers make such a money in this country? But here, we're not here to compare. We're here to show you how you can do that, quadruple your results, scale, and make the hell out of this business, make the best out of this business as much as you can, because I have tons and tons of persons who know nothing about business, who know nothing about the internet, doing really well with this. All right. So basically, we're going to be talking about these steps, the types of products you import, how you position and put out your products out there, the best way to put out your products out there, how fast you're able to do this, because it's not supposed to be a one-time hit, right? It's supposed to be something you do and continue doing, something you can easily replicate and always do, something you can easily do, and it's even get to a point where you can do it with your eyes closed. All right. Any guru can claim to teach you these. I know any guru can claim to teach you this, but then I can bet you none of them know this particular secret. And what is this secret? The smart mini importation strategy. The smart mini importation strategy. And this exactly is what you're going to learn today. So what does smart mini importation strategy entail? What does it entail? You've heard about mini importation business. You've joined a lot of classes on WhatsApp. You've done a lot of, you paid 2,000, 1,000 here and there. And then here you are hearing something a bit different. And it is the smart mini importation strategy. What does it entail? Do you want to know? If you want to know, I want to make sure I'm not just talking to myself. I'm not here in this, my small cubicle, talking away to myself. If you want to know, let me just get a K. Just put a K in the chat box so I know I'm actually talking to persons who want to hear from me. Let me see. I'm manning this chat box right now. I just want to get 1K or just K, and then we'll go ahead. Right? Do we have any? None yet. Why? I'm waiting. Nobody. I just need a K in the chat box. I think we got the first K. Awesome. All right. Yeah. So I know you want to know. Of course, you want to know. I know. That is actually why you are not sleeping by this time of the night. That is why you are on this training. Okay. So basically, this smart mini importation strategy involves these steps. Please pay close attention. Pay rapt attention right now. It involves how to source for profitable products. It involves sourcing for profitable products, because you might know about importation. You might know that there's a particular site you can go and import items. You might know that, you need to just go here, get item. But then, are you importing a profitable product? The products you are importing, what people want, what people are dying for, what people are ready to kill to have, right? Then you have to find a way to pay for the product and ship these products in an easy manner, a way that doesn't chop deep into your pocket. Because if it chops deep into your pocket, then what is the difference? I'm going to buy that item across the street and reselling than buying from outside the country. So we have to find a way, to pay and ship cheaply. And then, if you pay close attention, you would get to discover how you can pay in Naira. Yes, you are making an international payment in Naira. You can call that American Wonder or Patrick Ogidi Wonder. And then plus a faster and cheaper than DHL, FedEx, EMS, blah, blah, blah method of shipping. This is one claim that sometimes want to put me in trouble. So persons will say, wow, are you okay? Are you mad? Are you okay? What the hell did you just say? A way, to ship that is cheaper and at the same time faster than DHL. Well, we'll get to find all that today. Then, selling the product. If you import the best of products, you import the product everybody in Nigeria wants. Like you have a product that every Tom, Dick, and Harry wants in Nigeria, right? Or wherever. And then there's no way to put that product in their front, in their faces. Then what's the essence? So selling the product, in a smarter way makes you different from every other mini importer there. I prefer to call them shitty importers. All right. The 75% method versus the 25% method. We'll get to that. Then delivering the product. Now you've imported a profitable product, you paid, you shipped it in, you've done the best of marketing, and then somebody places an order. There's no easy system to quickly send that product to them before the money they intend using to pay for the product enter voicemail or whatever. Then what is even the essence? What is even the need going through all the headache? It's even better you don't do at all. So delivering the product, way to deliver this product to the customer. There's a smarter way to do that, and then there's a dumb way to do that as well. And that is what every other mini importer there who make peanuts, from year to year do, right? But here I'm going to be showing you how you can deliver your products faster and easier, right? Then scaling, right? Only a man below 6 feet doesn't aspire to grow, right? If you're making $1 million today, your goal tomorrow should be making 1.2 or 1.5 or 2 million. All right. If you're making something else today, your goal to be to make more tomorrow. So scaling. Now, this scaling system procedure, is something a lot of persons don't know. They are stuck in a particular income range, like they make 200 grand to 500 grand. They're just there. They are comfortable. They're not. No, right? It's not because they don't want to make more, but because they don't know how to make more. I'll be sharing you tips on, just few things I give to some of my students that help them, quadruple their income from the same customers. All right. Then I'll be giving 2 tips that will save you from losing your capital. All right. I'll be giving 2 tips that will save you from losing your capital on your first try. Now, if you don't know, more 99% persons lose their capital on the first try. Those are the guys that go about telling you mini importation don't pay. All those guys just want your money. Mini importation don't pay the bills. It doesn't make you money. It doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Because they do not know these 2 tips. They don't use these 2 tips. That is why they are where they are. All right. And then I'll be doing something for those who want to start immediately, right? At the end of all my trainings, I have people beg me, oh, I want to start tomorrow. I want to start right now. So I decide to do something for those set of people. So what I beg of you right now, what I say right now is pay close attention and make sure you are taking notes. And if you have any question, put them in the chat box. We'll make our time towards the end of the training, towards the end of the class to take all your questions. All right. So I need your rapt attention right now. And to do that, to achieve that, turn off your cell phone, shut down social media, turn off your TV. Mine are off here. My phones are off, as a matter of fact. Then pay 1001% attention, because what you're about to learn is the same strategy that has generated over 500 million naira in profits for myself and for my students in the last couple of years. All right. And see, don't think you are in a situation that should stop this system from working for you, because you've got no excuse. And I'll prove that to you right at this training. You've got no excuse at all. Right? You've got no excuse. It should work for you if you are hungry for success. The only excuse I would entertain, the only entertainable excuse, is if you are not hungry for success. You don't want to live where you are right now to where you desire to be, right? It should work for you if you're hungry for success and ready to pay attention and take action. Now, I should stress more on taking action, because there are trainings, some free trainings like this every day. People attend trainings, but the truth is, taking action makes the difference. All right? And believe me, you do not have any excuse whatsoever, because if you do, if you think you have an excuse right now, then tell me what this guy should be doing. This something you see on the screen right now is a WhatsApp chat between a student of mine who is visually impaired. All right, I don't want to say blind, yeah, but he's visually impaired in both eyes. Right, he uses Braille to read and chat or whatever. Okay, and then this is a conversation between himself and the agents. I'll be linking you to one agent today at the end of one agent in China. I linked him. He's my student, right? It is a conversation he had between with the agent, and the agent was just curious, and I'll just take my time to read through. Spare me that a few seconds here. He said his name is Onilude Bamidele. All right, this is a snapshot from my Chinese agent. As you can see, the Chinese agent made a snapshot of the chat and sent to me. He said, and the guy's name is Onilude Bamidele. He's visually impaired. Right, and this is the chat between him and the guy and the agent. So, I'm new in this business, and it might interest you that I'm blind and literate. That is very sweet. Blind and literate, blind and an action taker, as a matter of fact. So I do not want to depend on people for survival. Could you get me a 20-inch TV that can also use solar power for personal use? Right? Then my Chinese agent replied and said, I'm sorry to hear that. So how can you read and send me messages? I'm surprised. Like, she's curious. She wants to know more. Do not be sorry, as there is accessibility of the blind on modern phones and computer. I'm using an Apple phone now, and with Bluetooth keyboard, I'm able to type. Blind read Braille and learn to type to go through school. Pat Ogidi encouraged me to buy and sell products for extra income. Now, my question is, he's doing something. So why can't you? What do you think you can? So if you're ready, here are a few disclaimers. My lawyer said I should actually let you know this. There are a few disclaimers, right? Results are typical. I'm not one of the persons out there who tell you it's all roses and yogurts and shawarmas. No, it's you have to talk. But what I promise is, if you work and with the support you get, you'll be able to build something and get good results that will even wow you. So my lawyer has asked me to make these few disclaimers. There's nothing really serious though, but I have to just make them. I will do my best to walk you through the strategy. Please understand my strategy and that of my students are not typical. If I make $1 million naira, you might make $1 million and $1 million naira 200 kobo. All right. If I make $1 million, you might make 500,000 naira. Okay. So results are not typical. The average person who attends any training, especially free training, gets zero result, like the average person. So it's up to you to decide whether you want to be that average person, or go above, a bit above being average, right? But however, I'm happy to show you exactly what's working for me and my students in this online class today, free of charge. More so, this is not in any way a get rich quick, like get rich today, die tomorrow scheme. It is not It is not Cycler. It is not whatever. There are tons of them out there then, right? So it's none of those. It's not something you have to just put in your money and then go to bed. Tomorrow you come to me and call me, I'm due to peak, or what they call it, I'm due to receive help. So it's not any of those. And I would say at this point, if that is your mindset, that's the same mindset you came here with, then you are free to just leave, right? And of course, it is what it is. And what is it? It is business, right? It is business. Not just any type of business, but a smart importation, smart mini importation strategy, right? So if you're ready, let's get right in. Okay, first, Nobody want to be this man. Nobody want to be this man. Okay, this is a snapshot from the Nation newspaper, and then you can see something like a bold headline there. He doesn't last in bed. All right. The long and short of this story is that they were in court, and the wife, and the wife's grievance, the wife's wahala is that the man doesn't last long in bed. He wants the man, out of his life, like he wants a divorce. Okay, what was the problem? The problem wasn't far from premature ejaculation, right? That is the problem, premature ejaculation. Now, what would you think this man, if he desperately wants a solution? Of course, you want a solution, and then there's a system that can help you pitch to this man. Find a solution that best suits this man's problem, and then there's a solution that would help you sit at your home and pitch this man this solution. What do you think he would do? Right? Do you think he would want to go for the solution and say no? If he doesn't go for the solution, then you haven't done your job right. You've not really done it. You put it to him the way you should, and that is what the smart mini importation business is all about, right? And this man should need no other product than something like this. Okay, this is one of the products that can help you get rid of that problem he's having. Okay, where am I driving at? We are actually in the business of finding a profitable product. Remember, I said profitable products. Profitable products are not products you think that will sell. They are products they are products with verifiable proofs and pointers as to the fact that people can do anything for this product, to get this product. And one of those products is a product that helps solve sexual issues for men and women, as a matter of fact. All right. Then another case is the black head wahala. Right. This woman here has a black head on her face, and she can do anything to get rid of that blackhead on her face, right? Now, if you have a product like this, the blackhead pore strip, this woman, and you're able to prove to the woman, sorry, and you're able to prove to the woman that you have a solution to this product, this woman will go all out to get this product from you at any cost, all right? Now, that brings us to the most important part of this business, or the first stage of this business, the classes of products to focus on. So what are the classes of products to focus on? Remember, the business of mini importation is about importing products and selling locally here, or selling locally to wherever you are. All right, you import products at a dead cheap price, get them in without traveling, pay in Naira, get them in faster than DHL would bring it in for you, and then sell them at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times, 100 times the price, and make more profit for yourself. Now, this is not about doing it just once, but it's about doing it, over and over again. Even setting up a system that can help you automate this, and even do it, that runs itself while you sleep, while you are chilling, right? So, what are the classes of products to focus on? There are 3 actually, and these 3 you should focus on. There are tons of them, but from trial and errors, from the things I've been doing, from experience, I've come to understand that these 3 classes of products are what will make you the real money. You could make few 1, 2, 3 Naira from every other product, from every other class of product, but if you want to really build a lasting business that would outlive you, now you have to focus on these 3 products, right? What are they? Class 1, health, beauty, and pleasure products, right? The 2 products I mentioned earlier fall under this class, under this category. The blackhead product falls under this category. The premature ejaculation or small organ product falls under this category. All right. And then beauty, yeah, pleasure, yeah. Then product class 2, convenience products, product that help people, save time, product that help people, get things done easily, and most times it's just for to impress, like, because I don't know why somebody should be using a selfie stick if it's not to impress. I mean, that was when it was in vogue and all that. It's no longer in vogue like it used to be and all that. So convenience products is the class number 2 product. Then class number 3, safety / security products. Yeah, safety is key. Everybody want to be safe. Everyone wants to make sure that their house is not doing anything funny with their kids and all that. So people can do anything, go any length to get products that have to do with safety and security. All right, let's take them one after the other briefly. Now, product class 1, health, beauty, pleasure products. All right, and somebody who has a very serious medical condition can give all he has to get cured, right? I tell people, if two men go to a clinic and they get tested for HIV and then it is positive, right? I'm not saying this is, I'm just using this as an example. Any other condition can fit in here, but then they get tested, 2 millionaires, like they have 10 million naira, they're worth 10 million naira in their pockets, right? Then they go to a clinic and they get a lab and they get tested and they find out that they have HIV, right? Then while coming out, they were thinking of what to do with their lives. Now they met somebody, a man, who appeared to have magical powers. The man, just told them straight that you have HIV, both of you, and I can heal you. But then you have 10 million in your account. I need those 10 million. I can heal you. Are you game, right? And one of them look at themselves and say, wow, what the hell is this man talking about? Then the other one say, man, who told this guy I have 10 million naira in account? There must be something with this man. I should give him a chance. Then he gives the man a million naira. Sorry, the 10 million naira, and the man, wave whatever, give him something, whatever, and he drinks it right there, and then go back to clinic and get tested again, and then there's no more HIV, right? What do you think the second man would do? He will even go and borrow another 10 million and make it 20 if the man requests for that. So that's how far people can go for their health, right? Nobody wants to die young. People want to look good and enjoy life. And examples of some of these products. And sorry, some persons will say, give me examples of products, give me examples of products. The truth is, I give this, within the training. Don't expect me to just come and say, these are the products. I give tons and tons of this within the training, even though it is not actually what you should focus on. What you should focus on is how to spot these products yourself so that you can go ahead spotting tons and tons of them, not just them. Because right now, over 400 and something persons are here. Any product I give here, they get access. So you need more. Like, you need to know how to dig up this product yourself, so you always be ahead of your game, right? But then I'll see you have to give a few examples. Examples of product falling under this class: teeth whitener, stretch marks, acne, scar creams, PE organ enlargement products, butt, breast, hips enlargement products. Ladies can do anything. Forget it. Ladies can do anything to get these things big, right? Except they've tried and it didn't work, nothing worked. They'll tell you, I don't care. I love it. They feel like they are comfortable. But the truth is, and averagely, most ladies out there would prefer a big one. So if there's a product that can help them achieve that, and you're able to pitch it to them, all the juicy part of it and all that, they would go for it, right? Sex product as well sells like hotcake. This is what we don't know. Most girls that live in the highland, I have a guy who stays in the island, Jenkins. He specializes in selling dildo, right? He imports dildo for $5 and he sells to these big lucky babes for 25,000, 40,000 naira. Like, they buy it on a daily, like they buy it every day and connect their friends with them. He import various types, those various things and all that, automated ones that you can plug and then it does the job and all that. So sex toys is a huge market and they fall under the health, beauty and pleasure class, right? Now we have the second one, which is convenience products that make things easier for people. People want easier ways of getting things done to save time and money. They want to cut costs at all means. They want to cut corners and they want to belong. Sometimes it's not even that these products are even giving us much convenience, but people just want to belong, right? Remember in the days of those selfie stick, almost everybody was going for selfie stick. Even those who don't know, who didn't know how to use it, like myself, they want to hold selfie stick and So these are convenience products. People can do anything to get them, right? And examples of some of these products are electric lunchbox, hand sewing machines, toothpaste dispenser. I mean, sometimes I ask myself, what the hell? What is the job in getting a toothpaste to your brush? Why would somebody, want to buy a toothpaste dispenser that can help them dispense toothpaste into their brush? I mean, it's crazy. Then we'll have them the 12-in-1 kitchen tools, most kitchen tools, tire inflator. All right, something, a machine you plug into I don't know what they call it, that place you plug the cigarette lighter thing in your car, and it can help you pump your tire. All right, fuel savers, right? Fuel savers. Now, as an experiment, let's take, for example, an old way of doing things. For example, car breaks down along or Shagam Road by 10 p.m. in the night. There's no vulcanizer on site. Like, getting a vulcanizer is like hell, right? Then this happened to you, and you finally found a way around it. Then someday you find somebody sell you something like an inflator, a tire inflator that can fit into the boot, that can put in the boot, so that anytime your tire goes down, you can pull it out, plug it into that cigarette pot, something, and then you can charge your tire, you can pump your tires. You would go for it. Stress-free life and time saving, right? So that's it. And this is what one of the the tire inflator looks like. There are tons of them. It comes in different shapes and sizes. Okay, and then if you think do people actually buy this? This is a screenshot of a Facebook ads, if you look closely, you will see this arrow, the second arrow here, you see 389 shares. People are even sharing the Facebook ad, meaning they love it, like they like it. And then you see tons and tons of people, orders already under there, right? People buy these products. I don't need to stress that fact, any further. People buy products like this because it helps them, it helps them save time. Then safety and security products. Please remember the Evans saga. Remember the OLX lady who who got a house help from OLX, and then the house help absconded with the kids, right? Now, if there's a tool, if there's a device that can help you keep an eye on your kids or keep an eye on your home while I work, would you want to get that or not? Definitely you want to get that. So safety and security products are products you should also focus on, because they are products that can make you any amount of money you want, especially if you're hungry like myself, right? All right, people are worried about safety. Sometimes we just want to be on the safe side. It's not even about, we're not suspecting our house, but we want to be on the safe side. We want to make sure, because Mr. Obi said he trusted his house, and then it turned out this way. But then we have to, I have to make sure what happened to Mr. Obi doesn't happen to me. So let me just buy this and make sure I put an eye on what happens, behind my back. People don't want to lose their valuables. Examples of products in this category are car tracker, kids GPS watch. There's a watch you wear on your kid, and you can sync it with your phone. You can load the app on your Android, sync it with your phone, and then you can track where your kid is. All right. You can even press something on the app, and then it can activate a voice recorder from wherever your kid is in the world, and then you can listen into whatever happens around there. Okay. Kids smart watch. Okay. On the screen is some news shots why people should get this, right? This maid who kidnapped my kids appeared like a saint, Mrs. Orekoya. All right. Then more experiments on this. I wouldn't bore you with this, but then I will. That's with my daughter. My first daughter, when she was about 1 or thereabouts, we were all in the sitting room watching a movie. Then she crawled into her mommy's room, and then she opened her mommy's makeup drawer. She picked a razor and put it in her mouth. All right. And then we didn't know what was happening. Somebody just, I walked into the room. Well, lo and behold, blood was everywhere. I looked at her. I noticed she had a razor on her mouth. She had a razor on her mouth, and she was dragging it. So she wounded all her lips and all that. She was bleeding profusely. Okay. That is one site I don't really like recalling, as a matter of fact. But then I got thinking, what can I do to make it difficult for her to open that drawer? I started searching and searching and searching, and then I found this. All right, it's like a staple. You just staple, on one end of the drawer itself, and then on the other end of the drawer's body, right? And then you can lock it. In that way, the baby cannot pull it out. Okay. Then I got this, and it solved that problem of her having to come around and open that. Now, people will always want to get something like it because they don't want something, that kind of experience my baby had, happen to their baby. So they want to get something like this. Okay. Now I'll be telling you how to use stories like this to sell products like this, and even build, an automated business around it. We'll be talking about that today. Okay. Then there's another instance here. Okay. The product here, I think it sells for about $3.17. Yeah. $3.17 on one of the platforms we'll be talking about today. Right now, there are more other case studies here, but there's no point here tell it, but it's about the same thing. My neighbor's child experience and all that. My neighbor house help ran away. He didn't run away. He picked up the baby's the baby from school, and then went to his boyfriend's place. So they came back in the evening. Everybody was worried. Her number wasn't going through. We were calling everywhere. My neighbor was just everywhere, complaining, crying, shouting. All of a sudden in the night, the house help came back with the baby and said, they started telling stories. Then in our group one day, I just posted something like, what if this can help us avoid that Esther's experience? Like, Esther is the house help's name. All right. And lo and behold, everybody started asking me how they can get it. And of course, my woman sells it. I just had to get it, and I sold to all of them. This is a smart kid watch that they can wear. And then the kids, you can monitor the kid from wherever you are. Like, you press something on your phone, you're listening to wherever they are. You can press something on your phone and find the location of the baby anywhere she is or he is in the world. How awesome. All right. So that's about hot products to focus on. 3 hot products there: safety and security. Then I talked about a convenience product. Then the health, beauty, and pleasure products. These 3 products should make you any amount of money you want to make if you are really, really serious. Okay, now, how do we get these products in? How do we source these products? How do we source these products? All right, now there's an old way and a new way of sourcing this product. The old way is to hit Alibaba, AliExpress, and source, get these products. And the truth is, it is easier to get it from there, just like it is easier to get into hell than going to heaven, right? They said, yeah, it is easier. Okay, because AliExpress is written in English, Alibaba is just like you buying from Jumia and then paying with your card. I mean, there's no stress. But now, what if there's another place where things sells 200% cheaper than you get them from AliExpress and Alibaba? Would you prefer to buy from this new place than still wasting your money on AliExpress and Alibaba? All right. Now, if you look closely at the screen there, you will notice 2 pictures by your right. The first one is the same product. It's actually ear wax remover. They call it wax vac, right? It's one of the hot products that sold. I had a lot of my students make millions from these products, as a matter of fact, right? Now, what this product does is it helps you remove earwax instead of using board and all that, or using stick and broom. You just put that thing, switch it on, and boom, gently just scrape all the wax from your ear, and then you just clean it, and that's it. All right. Then on AliExpress, this product sells for $10.13. I mean, you can buy this for $10.13, and you can come in here and sell and make profit. But then there's the difference between profit and profit. Like I will always say, there's a difference between profit and profit. All right. So you can buy for $10 and make profit. And then if you think you're making profit buying for $10, what then happens if you get access to another source where you can get this product for $0.5, not even up to $1, the same products, the same quality, the same everything. Instead of the $10.13, you buy it from Alibaba, AliExpress. What if there's another platform you can get this product for $0.5? All right, that's less than $1. Now, if we are selling at the same price, assuming the guy buying for $10, the shitty importer buying for $10, and myself who buy for $0.5, let's say we are selling at the same price. All right, would we in any way make the same amount of profit? No. This is clear to even my rats and my dogs. All right, so what is this new way? Where is this new platform to get things cheaper? It is no other place than from 1688.com. 1688.com. The same guy who owns Alibaba, Jack Ma, who owns AliExpress, owns 1688.com. But the only problem you might have in 1688.com is it is a localized platform. It's supposed to serve only the Chinese community. All right, that is why the site is written in Mandarin language, in Chinese language. All right, but then there's a way around all these things. But then 1688 gets you things cheaper, 200% cheaper than you can get from Alibaba and AliExpress. So if you take nothing out of this training tonight, and this is the only thing you take, then you already have more than enough information. Okay, what else? That's about product sourcing. Then what about paying and shipping these products? All right, you buy these products there. What about paying and shipping? All right, not until the change era, not until Baba came around. I could buy things costing $5,000 and I will pay with my GTB ATM Naira denominated card. I'm talking about on AliExpress, right? Baba came and said he was fighting corruption, and then almost every bank stopped allowing international payments. All right, except GTB, there was only allowing $100 per month. Imagine $100 for a whole month. All right, so it became even almost impossible making payment with your card. Then what do? Because we are smart importers, we have to find a way to make this payment. No, we wouldn't quit. We have to find a way around all these things. So in trying to find a way, we even found a better way to pay using Naira. And well, there are guys, all right, who these same agents, I forced them to start collecting Naira. What they do is they help you source for these products on 1688, give you the cost in Naira. You do all this chatting via WhatsApp, give you the cost in Naira, and boom, you go ahead and you pay into a Nigerian bank account. All right, do a transfer, star 737, whatever, deposit, go to ATM, whatever. Do star 737, just pay, and then give them a screenshot or whatever, evidence of payment, and boom, they confirm your payment and start ordering your stuff as soon as possible. That should be cool. How cool? If you think that's cool, let me say cool. Let me have you type in cool at the chat box. If you think this is cool, like you don't worry about paying card restrictions and all that, you just pay in Naira and your money gets transferred to China or wherever in the split of a second. If you think that's cool, let me get it cool from the chat box. Right. Okay, yeah, awesome. Now, what about the shipping? Okay, if you get items paid on time, if you get your items the best of item, and then there's no good way, there's no easy way, non-everyday way of shipping this item. The everyday way is DHL, EMS. Truth is they make money from you. If you want to ship a 1 kg item from China, for example, then you should be ready to pay more than $35. You might even pay more than 15,000 naira shipping a 1 kg item, right? Now, what if I tell you that you can ship a 1 kg item for 1,500 naira to 2,500 naira from China to Nigeria? And the sweetest part of this all is that this get to you faster than DHL will. All right, you get your item within 48 hours or within 7 to 10 days, depending on which one you choose. All right, depending on which one you choose. And I'll give you one example of this shipping company that does this is NBC Logistics. NBC Logistics help you ship from China to Lagos to Nigeria, within 48 hours for express shipping and within 7 to 10 days for normal shipping. Right, you want to use express when you want that item as fast as possible. But then, if not, just use the cargo, the normal shipping, which takes a bit of time and then which costs way lesser. All right, NBC does that really good for you. Okay, so that's about payment and shipping. I've shown you how you can pay in Naira and then how you can ship. And then the goodest part of this whole shipping thing is that you do not pay for shipping. You do not pay 1 Naira for shipping until the item gets to Lagos. Like if it gets to Lagos, you get a test. The item is with us, it weighs 1 kg. You have to come with blah amount of Naira, come to our office, pick it up and pay. That means you have to pay, you pay when your item must have gotten to Lagos. Now, if you stay outside Lagos, if you're in Calabar or in Jalingo or even in Sambisa Forest, chilling, right? And then you don't want to disturb yourself. And then true to my promise that you can do the business from anywhere and without even having to travel. Now, what if what you do in that case is once you get that test, you tell them, oh, I'm not in Lagos, I'm paying into your account, and I'm paying 2,000 naira additionally. So send it via the next available boss, God is Good Motors or whatever to me, so that they will bill it to you via any of those bosses, and you get your item from wherever you stay, wherever village, even in Nasoro. So this is how easy and cool, simple it is. Right? So that's about payment and shipping. Now, what about delivery? Now, delivery here, has to do with you taking the item to the customer. All right, taking the item to the customer, because if you have the best of products, you bring them in 2 minutes. Let's put it that way, and then somebody places an order, you start selling, and somebody places an order, and you do not send that item as fast as possible. Then stories might come in, right? And if stories come in and that item is returned, most of these logistic companies, they charge you, they charge you for return. You don't want that to happen to you, right? So how do you go around that? By using these logistic companies. And then I have to warn here that no logistic company has it all. Logistic will continue to be a problem in Nigeria as long as we have that culture of cash on delivery. I have to pay first. Sorry, I have to get the product first before I pay. No commitment makes people overburden the delivery companies now. So delivery will always be a problem. It's problem for multinationals, for Konga and Jumia. So what about us who are just making our 1 million, 2 million naira from the corner? So the only thing I advise to put at the back of your mind is that make sure you play from your own side, from your own part, you play your card real good. And how do you do that? Don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Now, I'm giving you 3 logistic companies: EDS, Zoom Logistics, Gig Logistics. Register with all of them. This week, give to EDS. The other week, give to Zoom Logistics. The other week, give to Gig Logistics. That way, you would have your risks spread, and nobody would have to hold you to ransom. And that's one. Another good thing about this is, in doing this and working with them, you get to find out where each of these companies, do better on, like the locations they do better on. So in that case, what you need to do is, if EDS does better in the north, for example, then just continue giving them the EDS, the northern orders, right? If Zoom Logistics does better in the southeast or the south and southeast, then concentrate, just keep giving them only south and southeast orders. If Gig Logistics does better in the southwest, then give them all southwest orders. This way, you would, from your own end, cut down every risk of, that it comes from this delivery wahala. But put at the back of your mind that delivery will always be a problem. All right? Delivery will always be a problem, whether you like it or not. And that shouldn't stop us from doing this business, because as winners, we do not run away from problems. We find solutions around it. So EDS Logistics, and you can go to their site on eds.com.ng, Zoom Logistics. So type it in Google, and then you can get their website and you can get going from there. So that's about delivery. And I've just given you a $1,000 worth nugget about delivery. Do not put all your eggs in one basket, and make sure you concentrate on their areas of strength. If a logistics company does better in the north, give them only the northern orders. All right. Then we have the marketing, that is selling your product. Right. This is the ogbonge of the ogbonges, and the truth is, the holy truth is this: you should actually concentrate more on the selling, on the marketing, than on any other thing, because you having the best of products will only end up using them to decorate your houses. You don't want that to happen. The goal is to bring in these products, sell them as fast as possible, make profit, and duplicate the system. Keep replicating and keep making money until you get tired of making money, right? So how can we sell these products, right? Now, the internet has made it easier and created a level playing ground for everybody to become mates, even selling. Anybody can sign up a Facebook account, go online and start selling whatever from any cubicle. All right. I have a guy who has jazzed me with his snail. He sells snail on Instagram, Bodak snails. He sells snail on Instagram. I bumped into, somebody bought me the snail. Somebody saw the snail on Instagram and ordered, and they brought to me just one plate of snail. I mean, pepper snail, 3.5. You then pay 1.5 for delivery. You have to pay first 5K for just one small box of snail. But then the snail, the sweets die, right? Now, this same guy goes ahead selling these things on. I got chatting, I got talking with him. He tells me what he does, the figures he does, selling only on Instagram by running a sponsored ad on Instagram. Now, if people can sell an uncommon item as snail on Instagram, what about you that have something everybody wants, that have, that knows about 3 hot in demand products people want out there? All right. So you've got no excuse. The internet has provided the basic tool for you to reach your customers. And I keep saying this: the internet is the only place you can reach the biggest number of persons. I don't think there's any stadium that can hold 1 million persons in this world. I don't think so. But if you are serious, you can reach 1 million persons on the internet in a day. All right. So how are some of these ways you can sell? One is by selling via Facebook. All right. Then if you look by your right, you see a picture of that Aristo, that old man, sugar daddy, with that slave queen. All right. Okay. That image is actually used by an advertiser on Facebook. And what is this guy selling? He's a babalawo and he's running Facebook ads. If you read through, you'll be very, very, you'll be very marveled, right? He said, is he stingy? I'm just trying to read the ad here. The name of the page is Discreet Hajia. That's the name of the page. And the ad reads, is he stingy? Use my powerful charm. He's selling charm. He's clean. He's babalawo. He's jazz. All right. He's automobile. To make him give you millions within 3 days. Wonderful. Drive your own assurance. No repercussion. 30 days guarantee. Get it here. He dropped the link. Now, if a babalawo can run an ad, what about you? What about you? Now, what do you need to run an ad? Your Facebook account, which is free if you don't have any yet, and your card, your GTB ATM card. All right? Your Diamond Bank ATM card, that same ATM card. You don't need to go get any domiciliary account. That same ATM card attached to your savings account can run your ad for you, can place your ad in front of persons. So that is one good way of selling via selling on Facebook, right? Then another way is selling via your own mini e-com site, right? To some extent, you might want to go a bit higher by selling creating your own e-com site. I have mine where I sell my hair loss supplement, hair loss spray. Right, I'm giving you tons of product, even in a market I in, so that you can come as a competition. But then it's fun. Come in. There are lots of a market for it. So come in. We need you there, right? So you can create an e-com. Nowadays there are programs to create these things. Even there's even a Shopify.com.ng link that you can pay monthly, and then you instantly just get an e-com website. It's simple. So you have no reason, not even even hiring big, except you have the money, hiring developers that charge you millions, right? You can actually watch just YouTube videos and you can create e-commerce using WordPress. All right, that should be enough for you. Then partnering with established online shopping platforms, Jumia, Konga, Deal Day. Some of you don't know that most of those items you buy from Konga and Jumia don't even own up to 80% of them. They own even less than 20%. Those stores on Jumia are owned by individuals, smart mini importers like you, all right, who know that this item is hot in demand. Now they import them, and they know that the Jumia guys and the Konga guys have lots of money to burn on Facebook ads promoting this product. So they just create a store which is free, and then they get a store and they list their products there. Then Konga advertise those products for them. Jumia advertise those products for them and make a sale. Now the question will be, why would Konga want to advertise your own products that makes you money? The truth is, Konga also get a commission from every sale they make. So that should seal it off, right? Konga gets it. So the more sales coming on Konga and Jumia, the more money Konga and Jumia make. All right. Assuming you might be getting, let's say, 70% and they take 30, whatever. It varies according to the niches and their products, right? But then these guys have enough money to burn, to spend on advertising. So why not just go in there, take advantage of it? And how do you do that? Get unique product, get product people want to get, people want to buy, bring them in, list them on those platforms. This is actually a set and forget kind of thing because you do nothing aside from listing them. All right. Then the number 4th way of selling your product is what I call the fire on fire strategy, using funnels. And I'll keep singing this. If you are not using funnel, then you are leaving a lot of money, not just a lot of money, you are losing 90% of the profit you would have made on the table. And sorry, it is not the same funnel you used to put in fuel and gas into your generators and cars. No, this is a marketing system, a selling system that you have to create just once and make sure you run advert to the front end. This funnel does take it off from there, convinces them, shows you as an authority, talk to them, try to convince them, and then at the end of it, convinces more persons than you would, convince just selling, directly from whatever your advert. So funnel is the ish right now, and I'll be talking more about how you can use this funnel, to your advantage. Okay. Then we have the scaling your profits, right? This is about selling your products, selling on Facebook, selling via your own e-com site, partnering with established online shopping platform, Jumia, Konga, Deal Day, and then using funnels. I'll be talking more on the funnels later. If you be getting nothing out of this training tonight, please let it be just this funnel, all right? If funnel is the only thing you'll be getting tonight, that should be enough, because if you do anything, you can apply it in everything, not just many imported items, right? Multi-level marketing guys even use it the more, because the multi-level marketers I know, funnel is the difference between them and those other multi-level marketing guys who move from office to office, begging people to come and join and win a car next week. No, these other guys use funnel to sell the product, sell more of the products, and in selling more of the product, they qualify for whatever bonus, easily, without having to talk to anybody, move from offices to office. So if you are getting nothing from this training this night, and it's just this funnel you are getting, then it is worth $1 million, to put it mildly. All right. Then with all these things, we do not just pray to remain where we are. We have to scale our profits. All right. You're making 1,000 naira today. You're making it's almost effortlessly. You're almost used to it. Nothing new. Like it runs itself basically. How do you move from that level you are to the next level? How do you move from making 500,000 naira, keep making 500,000 naira year in, year out, to making 1 million naira, to making 1.5 million naira? All right. And I'll give you just a case study here, a very sweet case study here. And that case study has to do with these products. All right. This product you see on the screen sells for $4.99 on AliExpress. still very cheap because I see them sell it you know, for 20, 30, 40,000 naira in this country. Yeah, I know multi-level marketing companies that bring it in, brand it in their company's name and sell for 50, 45, 40, 50,000 naira, right? What it does is to help you check your blood pressure, right, for high BP patients. Okay, now this guy, his name is Elabo, Joe Godfrey Elabo. He's a perfect definition of an action taker. I've known him for over 8 years right now. From the scratch, he's been able to build a niche for himself around mini importation business. I'm not trying to blow his trumpet here, but I'm telling you the truth, right? But he came to me asking for, you know, a tip from the grandmaster, a grandmaster's tip on how to scale, all right? And I asked him, what are you doing? He said, okay, that he's selling a hypertension product and he's doing very, very well. Like, he's almost effortless. He sells it and then nothing. He just relaxes and he sells himself. Like, he has automated it to a large extent, right? And then, but he wants to scale. That's okay. What sort of product do you think hypertensive patients will need? He thought and thought and thought and couldn't think of anything. I said, well, definitely hypertensive patients, most of them go to clinics or to pharmacy to go check their blood pressure regularly. Now, can you get them something that would help them check that blood pressure at home without going to pay 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 every time checking? He looked at himself and said, wow. Then he went to AliExpress, Alibaba. He's a star mini importer, and then he found that same product, right? That same product I showed earlier, this very one. Okay, and now what he did was this: when people place order for the same hypertension supplement or whatever he was selling, now I told him, make an A4 paper and just write a simple line in the A4 paper, like just say an important note to the customer. All right, thank you for being our customer. We want to appreciate you more. Because you're a customer, we just got 20 pieces of this item and we want our customers to get access to it. All right, now if you want this product sell for 40,000 naira elsewhere, but because you're a customer already, we're letting you have it for 20,000 naira or thereabout. But that is only if you act fast to be able to get into the get it before the 20 pieces blah 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 blah, right? Now, if you are interested, just reply yes, I'm interested in the SMS, and we'll ship this to you. Boom, just put it in the A4, ship it along with the first front end product they buy. All right, let's assume it make 100 sales, right? And then 100% receive the order, for example, and they open it, and the first thing they see is that small harmless letter. Then they read the letter and they see that you are actually doing them a favor, trying to save them from buying it for at a higher price. And then, boom, 40, 50 persons get back to you and say, oh, I need that as well. I want to save money in going to the clinic all the time. All right. Now you've been able to sell that same product, you know, and able to sell a more higher product, you know, to more persons without spending any additional money on adverts. How sweet, how sweet. So this same guy did just that, and in a few days he came back again with testimonial on Facebook. He said, your ideas always keep us flying high when the going is becoming tough. Just a few minute chit chats with you and you just remove the burden, provide solution, and also give ideas to scale up. All right, so this is him, and this strategy alone should work for anything you're selling. Whatever you are selling has a complementary product. Find that complementary product and use this same strategy. Nothing should be simpler than that. All right, so now about the tips, actually 2 here, not 3, for those who want to start immediately. So how many of us want to start immediately? I want to get a yes on the chat box. How many of us want to start immediately? How many of us are just count this one as one of those trainings they've attended? How many of us want to start immediately? Let me get a yes on the chat box. If you want to start immediately, let me get a yes at the chat box. How many of us want to start immediately? I want to get a yes at the chat box. If you want to start immediately. No yes yet. Why shouldn't there be yes? Nobody wants to start immediately. Everyone wants to start immediately. All right. Okay, awesome. Good. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Now, tips for those who want to start immediately. And not just starting immediately, because it's one thing to start immediately and then another thing to make, start profitably, make something, make money, 5, 6, 7 figures, right? When I say this 7 figures, some persons just, pinch themselves and say, is this guy okay? What does he know what 7 figure means? Is he actually in Noah's money or naira. I'm talking about naira here, not dollar. Sorry, I'm talking about naira here. 5 figures. It's possible. Weekly, monthly, right? But if you want to start immediately and start getting results that will wow even yourself, then pay rapt attention. Pay rapt attention. Tip number 1: don't source like them. Don't source like them. I showed you a picture the other time, a product selling for $10 on AliExpress, and then the other one is selling for $0.5 on 1688. All right, so them here means those guys who buy from AliExpress. So don't be like those guys. If you don't want to be like those guys, please stay put. You are yet to be hit with the sweetest part of the pot, right? So don't source like them. Don't ever source like them. And here is a sweet case study for you. A sweet case study. Pay close attention here, because you're going to learn ₦1 million information. Get ₦1 million idea from this case study here. All right. Then sometime in the past, I had a need to import products. I mean, the products were worth millions, right? I had a need to import products worth millions. You might be guessing what this product is, and I will tell you what it is. But then the most important aspect here is that I thought I was making profits from this product. I thought I was doing fine. And of course, from every ramification, I was making profits, right? I was buying product for, maybe I was spending, let's say, 5,000 on everything. I'm making 10,000, almost like 100% profit. So I was making profit on this product. But here, I could have made more. I could have made more. All right, I was making profit. Little did I know that I could have saved up to 450K at the first place. Like, I would have saved up to 450K, you know, from those stuff. I know, like, I would have saved up for, like, I wasted extra 450K. Imagine me now buying the item $10 where I could have bought it for 0.5. That means I would have saved up to 9.0 or something, $9.5 or thereabout. All right. So little did I know here that I could have saved up to 450K. No thanks to 2 mistakes I was making. And I can bet you, most mini importers you know out there still make that mistake till dates. No, it's not like if you think you are making such mistakes, you're not out of place, because I wasn't free of those mistakes. I was guilty of them as well. Then on a particular instance, on a particular case, I imported thousands of a particular products, right? I was importing thousands of a particular product, and this is the product. It is 4-in-1 therapy machine. All right, multi-level marketing companies sell a lot. Like, you place it somewhere in your body, and then it can tell you your BMI, tell you a lot of things about yourself, your body mass, blah blah blah, a lot of things about yourself, right? You just place it in your body, and then it shows everything in the screen here, right? On AliExpress, this is actually an AliExpress platform. This product sells for $8.25. From every ramification, these products we still make profit buying at $8.2, right? Then in those days, I have a trick of getting the product cheaper from AliExpress. So using that trick, I was getting it at $4 from AliExpress. That means I was paying $4 for each of these products. Okay, I was paying $4 for each of these products. And my last order was 200 pieces, right? I bargained to $4 instead of the $8. So for the 200 pieces, I was paying $800, and in naira at that time, that should be about 288,000 naira. 288,000 naira. Now that means that for every 200 pieces of that product, I was paying 288,000 naira. Mind you, this same very product sells in Nigerian e-commerce sites, mini e-commerce site, like I said, you can create, right, for as high as 12,500 naira. This same very product sells for 12.5 in Nigerian sites. As you can see, it's in naira already. All right. So what is now the miracle? What happened? The eye opener. On 1688, this same product sold for $9.8, because I was buying 200 pieces. If you're buying 40 to 499, you're paying this. So I was getting it at 9.8 yuan. And how much is 9.8 yuan in naira? How much is this in dollars? First of all, it was equivalent to $1.42, right? Now, I was buying for $4 from AliExpress. Even though I got the price down from $8 to $4, I thought I was doing fine. But from 1688, I was able to get the product for $4.4, right? Sorry, $1.42. That means I was saving $2.58. And in Naira, that's 928 Naira on every pieces. All right. Remember, I bought 200. So for those 200 pieces, I would have saved 185,000 Naira. Multiply that across 200 pieces of the 5 different products I ordered. That's like 185,760 by 5. That's 920,000 Naira. That means I was supposed to be saving 928,800 Naira. You should be getting the point now. You should be getting where I'm driving at. All right? If you source like them, you will not be able to save this much. All right. Yet you go about claim, you may be going about claiming the same guru, importer, everything, not knowing that you're actually leaving a lot of money, dashing those guys a lot of money, which is not supposed to be. All right. And that is simply because you are not using the smart importation strategy. Okay. Now let's look at another case study. Another quick case study. I saw this product on AliExpress where it sells for $12.5, right? And my friend gets the same product for $4.1. And the good thing here is he brands it. Like, he doesn't want this name on the product. Oh, by the way, the product is actually a car scanner. Like, you use it to scan your car and know what's wrong with your car before you take it to the mechanic. So you should know it's a product that should sell. It falls within the convenience product and stuff, right? It's a product that should sell. I even know a car doctor Nigeria guy that branded it and is selling it on an e-com site. I think I would show you the site shortly, right? So my friend was buying this product for $4.1. And then the only bad side is that for him to get it branded in his name, he wants a name on it, you must buy up to 1,000 pieces. Now, it's called private labeling, OEM, right? It's actually free. They will do it free for you, but then you must buy up to 1,000 pieces. That means they have my guy in the blockhouse. Okay? For every order he must make, he must have to cough out 1.476 million because he have to buy 1,000 pieces at $4.1 for one. I mean, you might have that money, but everybody doesn't have that money to be able to buy 20 without our small 100,000 Naira, still brand it the way we can, and then still sell in Nigeria, right? Now, I switched on my magic rope. I wore my magic rope, and I dug up that product for him for at 20 yuan, and that 20 yuan is equivalent to about $2.86. Mind you, from $4.1 to $2.86. All right, here you are not limited by the number you buy. You can actually buy one to 99, you get it at this. 100 to 299, you get it at this. You can actually buy one piece. You can actually buy two pieces. You can actually buy two pieces. Sorry, you can actually buy 3 pieces, one piece. You are not held on that on the throat by those guys who say before you must get your store branded, you have to buy 1,000 pieces. You have to give us 1.5 million. Oshi, they are thieves. Don't mind me though. They are doing business, and if you don't have the smart importation strategy, then they would you turn to their prey. What did I do for this guy? Coincidentally, he's my friend, a very good friend. He stays in Ibadan. In case if you think you have to be a Lagosian to do this, he stays in Ibadan, and he stays in Ibadan. Now, what I did was, after getting the product for him for $2.86 from 1688, then I reached an agreement with this guy, and all they demanded was for you pay $87 to print those branding that they have to sticky on it. To print 1,000 of those branding, but then you must pay that $7 even if you're buying one. I'm coming here. Pay close attention, right? After paying $2.86 for one piece, you pay $87 for 1,000 to produce 1,000 labels for you. Now they will keep the label for you in China, right? Anytime you are buying one piece, they just get the label for you and stick it on the device and send you. Now you are not. I don't know if you are following here. Are you following here? That means you can order even one piece, never at the mercy of the seller. Because you decide what happens. You can buy one, you can buy two. You paid your $87 and they printed 1,000 pieces for you waiting, right? Assuming I want to now buy the 1,000 pieces my friend wants, instead of spending 1.4 million Naira and above, how much do I now spend? Assuming I want to buy 1,000 pieces and brand it, for example. Assuming I have that same money, I want to buy 1,000 pieces. How much will I now be saving? Let's look at that. It should not be 1,000 by $286. That's $2,860. All right, plus $87 for branding. That is $2,947. Let's just say $3,000. Right? Then comparing that to my friends who was paying $4,100. Right? Compare my $2,947 to my friends' $4,100. I will be saving $1,153. Assuming I'm buying that same 1,000 pieces, I'm branding it like he does. In Naira, that amounted to 415,080 Naira. Now imagine if I'm able to save 415,080 Naira instead of dashing it to that guy. I mean, imagine if I add it to my profits. If you buy your product and I buy mine, we shouldn't be talking about the same profit. If we make 300,000 Naira profit, for example, mine should be plus 415,080 Naira, while you are just smiling home with only 300 and whatever thousand Naira you'll be making. I don't know if you're beginning to get the drift right now. Well, the truth was I gave this guy this code. He's my friend, so I shared this with him. And in a few days, this is what he had to say on Facebook. He said $9.8 for how many pieces? But I said, okay, 7.2 here. This is another product as well. You know, I helped him through. If you're getting above 50 pieces, right? He said, wow, it is direct or via a supplier. He asked. I said, just give your supplier the link. He said, how do I start buying from here? I said, that's all. Just give your supplier the link. That's all. I didn't want to start talking and talking. Said, okay, sir, thank you, sir. Really appreciate. And then he had this to say. This I circled in red. Thanks, boss. That will save over $3,000. We'll pay my tithe later. Yes, I'm a tithe collector. Not really pastors, they chop tithes. He should bring his 10%. Yeah. All right. And then companies are doing this in Nigeria. You should know this guy. His site is Car Doc. This is the same product he sells, and he sells it for 10,000 Naira. All right. At the time of getting these screenshots, he said 269 sold in the last 15 hours. And that shouldn't even come as a surprise to you, because there are more car owners in Lagos than even Lagosians, right? So it's a product that is very, very easy to sell. But believe me, it doesn't take you anything to brand your own product and call it Car Doctor or Doctor Car or whatever. Just look for a sweet name and then choose a color, brand it the way you want it, build a mini e-commerce site and start selling, right? This guy is doing this and is killing it, believe me. And he is not doing it because he has two heads. You already have all you need to get this done, right? All right, that is tip 1. So let's quickly look at what tip 2 has to offer us here. Okay. Tip 2 is about the 4th way of selling, and I call it the funnel strategy. Using funnels. Now the question is, what kind of funnel are you talking about? Not that type, like I said before. Funnel is actually a marketing system, a marketing a system. Yes, let's put it that way. That help make you set you apart from every other person, right? It goes, as you can see the picture on the screen right now, goes from the awareness team to engagement to discovery to purchase to retention, right? If you're a one-off seller, like you go to Facebook, slam an ad, and people just buy, it's hard retaining them, right? But with a funnel, you can continue selling to them over and over again. I have people on my list who have been on my list for over 7 years. That's because I apply this funnel thing even in selling business opportunities. Remember, I told you if you sell multi-level marketing products, it's even easier for you using funnels. All right. So why funnels? What does funnel do? What makes funnel so unique? I'll give you a couple of these reasons. It makes you get better results and more sales. You set it up once, and then it's automated. It literally runs itself forever, right? It's almost immune to saturation, because if a product even stops selling, you look for another product that is selling and fix it in at the at the end of the funnel, and then the funnel is up again. And not like you start creating something from day one afresh again. No. All right, you leave competitors kissing the dust. As a matter of fact, that's actually one of the reasons that helped me leave my competitors kissing the dust. Right, that's actually one of the reasons most of my students, let people keep people guessing. Is this guy doing Yahoo Yahoo? What is wrong with this guy and all that? You know, I believe it helps you sell brand. You know, it helps you to brand and set yourself apart in the marketplace. It helps you sell using conventional methods. Sorry, it helps you sell some products you cannot sell using normal methods, right? There are some products, maybe high price products or some kind of products that you can't just sell using that your normal Jankara kind of marketing, right? This funnel thing helps you sell using sell those products you know, profitably. It helps you scale easily. All right, that my guy is selling high BP stuff uses funnel, and then it simplifies it and simplifies 6-7 figure income. It helps you sell various other products to a set of customers. Like you sell various other products to the same customer. They bought product A, you get them product B, they buy, get product because they trust you. It helps you build the authority and expert sheet and helps you, you know, build the know, like, and trust thing to make the selling thing easy. And it works for other business models like multi-level marketing. Okay. Now, examples of products you can sell using funnels are skincare products. They are mostly evergreen products that people will always continue buying, recession or no recession. Stretch mark products, blackhead wrinkles, health products, weight loss teas, security gadgets, car trackers, GPS car trackers, spy cams. You know, in this era where most ladies now want just to trend on Instagram, they claim that Uber driver want to rape them. All right, dash cam can help the Uber driver capture whatever that's happening and then can disprove that as a matter of fact, right? So the funnel thing should be sounding confusing. I don't know. It should, because anytime I talk about this funnel, it sounds confusing. But here, I'm actually here to make that easy for you. Okay? I'm actually here to make that easy for you. And the what I'm about doing for you is different between those who do 4 figures. They are comfortable with 4 figures. And the ones who do 5, 6, 7, 8 figures monthly, even weekly self. It is possible. It is possible. And you might be doubting that, but then here's one of the guys. His name is Eni George. I moved him from Port Harcourt to Lagos early last year. He was doing very, very well. He got this result from Lagos, from Port Harcourt. Why stayed in Port Harcourt, as a matter of fact? He's doing very, very well. Lives in a posh area of Magodo. Drive his Porsche car. A small boy doing big things. Small boy with big God. Right? When he was in Port Harcourt, we were chatting one day, and I told him, guy, it's actually possible to make ₦1 million in a month, because I saw his zeal. He's one of my students. His response, you know, sounded more like he was doubting me. And me, I don't like proving people wrong. I don't like people doubting, and then why would I want to prove you wrong? I mean, why would I want to prove something that I've done over time and people have done over time? So why do I need to show myself? All right. But then after some days taking action and all, he sent me this on WhatsApp. He said, Baba boss, the way I the ball, it do me to close my account for you. 800K this morning for a week return. For a week return. This same guy that was doubting me, it's not possible making ₦1 million in a month from this business. He said, thanks to you, boss. You told me ₦1 million monthly is possible. Now I'm on track to ₦1 million weekly. And believe me, he does more than that at this time. All right. And now this is a very long one from this guy. I'll just read the part. His name is okay, I had to blow off his name. I don't have his permission to use his name. I blow off the, sorry, I have to just read the part in red. He said, Oga Pat, I added over 10K as my profit on the product. This is one of my students. He bought into one of my courses. I added 10K as my profit on the product. Jesus, heaven smiled at me. I sold over 500 pieces in 2 weeks. I made 5 million Nigerian naira, not Ghanaian naira. I'm still shocked. To me, I feel it's a dream. Can share all the bank transactions, cost of doubting Thomas, but won't share the product too. And then he said something again that touched me. He said, money that I've not made since I came to Lagos 5 years ago, I made in 2 weeks. Info is power. Thank you so much, Grand Commander. You saved me from financial mess. And I talked about him now getting married. Getting married in October, and he has invited me. All right. You can do this. But then I know you must be thinking something right now. I know what you're thinking right now. I know what's going on in your mind right now. I know what's going on in your mind right now. You are probably thinking, is it possible to have someone who has a track record of success in this business hold you by the hand till you turn pro? I mean, if that is possible, is this something you would want? Like this webinar, not just enough. You want something, a pro touch. You want somebody to hold you by the hand and, you know, further direct you and show you the nitty-gritties. I mean, break every step of the way down for you so that you can start making profit as fast as possible. Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you think you, is that what is in your mind right now? Is that something you want? Is that something you want? Do you want to start on a high note so that you can skip all the trial and errors and get straight to the real business? Do you want that? All right. You're kind of confused, I know. This whole thing has been saying that appears very wonderful. How do I start? What do I go from here? What exactly do I need to do at this moment? Well, we can help you. I can help you. Now, if you want me to help you, I see you type in H on the chat box. H should start for H, help. If you want me to help you, can I get a H at the chat box? I just need one H. If I get one H, I will continue. If I don't get one H, we'll call it a day and get off here. Can I get a H? Oh, somebody is even saying please. It's okay. All right. Okay. Now you have to pay 100% rapt attention. I'm gonna help you, but you have to pay 100% rapt attention. Whatever that's taking your attention before now, please disconnect from it right now, because I'm about to do something absolutely crazy right now for you. I'm about to make the journey a lot easier, sweeter, funnier, and even fun for you. Is that something you want? Okay, I know. You've been with me for the past an hour. You've taken notes, and you would agree with me. It's been a time well spent. From all I've been reading from the chat box, I mean, a lot of persons are actually cheering. They can't really wait to jump out here and start implementing. Yes, you've learned some cool stuff, obviously, some cool stuff that can help you go out right now, take action, and start seeing results. Yes, it's possible. Go out right now, start taking action, and start seeing results. But then, my father used to say something. He said, if you must eat a baby frog, if you must eat a baby frog, why even eat frog at the first place? Why eat a baby frog if you must eat one? I don't know if I can say this in my language. You know, so that he would answer. If you want to eat a frog, eat a very big one, so that if they call you a frog eater, you'll be so proud to to agree to that, to answer, right? So an hour webinar obviously may not be enough for some persons, because we learn differently. People learn in a different ways. I know a couple of my students who prefer to come to the office, pay you even 500,000 naira, sit with them for 2 days or thereabout, teach them. I know some that can buy a 10,000 naira course, 20,000 naira course, and run away with it and start making massive results. I know tons of them. So people learn in different ways. People learn differently. All right. 1 hour obviously may not be enough to cover everything. Everybody needs to completely get this running in a flash and guarantee 5, 6, 7 figure monthly, even weekly. You should agree with me. Who else agree with me? Okay. Additionally, what if there's a platform that provides an avenue to now work directly with me to help you, guide you, direct you, watch over your shoulders, watch over your back, and help you set up this whole process, help you set up this business, so that the trial and error are drastically reduced? Of course, there should be trial and error. You go out right now, you want to do these things yourself, say, man, do I need to do it this way? Okay, let me do it this way. And then you do it this way, it fails. Okay, you do it this way, you succeeded, but then there was trial and error, and it might cost you something, you know, trying to find which of them that should work. Right? What if there's a platform that takes all that away, right? So that you are launched into the easier route to making your mini e-com, mini import journey a superb one? What if there's a platform like that? Would you be interested? Now, if it's possible to literally do almost all the work for you, I didn't say all the work, because one of the work there is to eat your money, and I'll not be helping you eat the money, right? If it's possible to literally do almost all the hard work for you, give you a link to the hottest selling evergreen products. Please mark that line, the hottest selling evergreen products. So you don't have to go through, you know, rigors of finding them yourself and being submerged into the oceans of uncertainty. Imagine literally setting up the system for you. Imagine just literally helping you. How about that? That should be more like giving you license to print money, and you know, and that license to print money. And of course, yes, there's a license like that, but it doesn't look like this machine. It's actually a system, a platform, and I am actually bringing you that platform. I'm bringing you something in form of something ninja cool. I'm bringing you that thing that would help you get off the ground running as fast as possible. All right? And it is in the form of something that would enable you further pick my brain from this, my big head, and rock mini importation business to the fullest. Rock mini importation business to the fullest. Actually, I'm bringing you an offer. But at this point, I want to make sure you are interested in an offer, in the offer I'm bringing. I don't want to make sure, I don't want to just talk because I must, you know, pitch an offer here. I don't want to just talk and then nobody. So if you are not interested, if it's something I shouldn't talk about, then let me know so I can call it a day and get off here. So are you interested in the offer? Is this something I should tell you about? Is this something you want to hear? I need to get it, something on the chat box. All right, awesome, good. Awesome, okay. So this is not just any kind of offer, but an offer that would easily help you build multiple businesses that can make you 1.5 million naira monthly, weekly, even if you are as hungry as myself. I keep saying that because I'm hungry for money, so I have to go all out and work for it. If you're as hungry as myself, you can even make that amount weekly. Is very, very possible. I just shared a testimony of somebody who doubted it 1 million naira per month and is not doing that figure in a week, right? So you want this? Of course, you've actually agreed to that. He says, okay, I talk about this. Now, let's assume you make 800K to 10,000 naira profit from one product, right? People doubt it, but then it's actually possible. I know somebody is selling something on arthritis, right? Using funnels. He makes 11,000 naira pure profit. When I say pure profit, after every expenses, cost of shipping, cost of ordering, cost of logistics, everything. He makes 11,000 naira pure profit from each, and he sells an average of 10 to 15 every day, almost automated, right? Now, going by that figure, let's assume you make 8,000 to 10,000 naira profit from a product after every expenses. How much of those products do you think you will sell to hit that 1.5 million naira monthly? How much? Please pull out your calculator and let's do some work here. Pull out your calculator. You simply need to sell 150 pieces. Please keep your calculator. You simply need to sell 150 pieces to hit your 1.5 million naira target every month. All right? And you know what? This is freaking possible, even weekly. And the sweetest part of it all is that this platform I'm about bringing your way, this platform you will learn about shortly, can get you that even weekly. I just gave an instance of somebody selling something on arthritis. He does 10 to 15 sales every day. All right? So that means 10 to 15, and he sells on Saturdays and Sundays because it's automated. It's online mostly, right? So let's just say 10, or let's just say 12. Okay, let's just say 10. 10 by 70. 10 in a week is about 70. 70 times 11,000. That's how much he makes pure profit every week, day in, day out, right? So remember this guy again. He does 800K weekly. He said 800K this morning for a week return. Now I'm on track to making 1 million naira weekly. The process can be automated. That's the sweetest part if you are busy. So if you are the busy type, you are the busy bee, this process can be automated. All right? If you are the busy bee or you love freedom like myself, then this is one thing you want to hear about. Everybody loves automation. Everybody loves automation. Again, this is freaking possible. But it's only possible if you are fast enough to join me in what I've called the Ecom Domination Mastermind, EDM. So we can call this EDM 2.0, right? EDM 2.0, but basically it's Ecom Domination Mastermind. What is involved in this Ecom Domination Mastermind? But before that, I guess you should be very excited right now. If you're not, then you shouldn't be here, right? You should be excited right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, let me be excited for you. Oh, let me be excited for you. EDM is actually a game changer, but I don't want to talk too much about it. Get to find out yourself what is contained in EDM and how it can fit into what you want right now. But then I know you have one question here. I've heard lots of offers around. Will this be different? Will this be different? Well. This is Rachel Adobe. Said, good evening, sir. Adiago Mozo is an Igbo guy. Like I've come again, is an Igbo lady. I just ran an ad for a week on a not so popular blog and made 7 sales of 19,000 naira on each product. Meanwhile, I spent just 25k to import 20 of them and 20k on advert. That means I spent 45,000 naira to import 20 of those products, right? For 5,000 to import 20 of those products, and he has already sold just 7, and each one he sells for 19. I mean, if you do the mathematics, he should be making more than 12,000 naira pure profit from that. I don't have that time right now to do the mathematics. But then, this is for those who have this question: will this one be different? All right, you are not learning from another mini importer guru. You are learning from the pioneer of mini importation business in Nigeria. So pay rapt attention. Okay, this is another guy. Boss, good evening. Now I finally know the pains. Okay, he's talking about logistics. First, thank you. The sales page, each time I run on the campaign, I do get orders. The first campaign I ran, I lost 5 orders because I did not check my emails. Oh, but I believe if you are here, you should be ready to check your emails. Don't let money just flow down the drain for something you've worked for. So if you're ready, and if you're ready to take the bull by the horn and run with this, then I'm ready for you, right? Okay, this is another guy, but I won't go through this guy. I've done a lot. A lot. So let us go straight and talk about what is inside of the Ecom Domination Mastermind. What is inside the Ecom Domination Mastermind? First, we will enroll you into a 35 days Ecom online EDM. I call it EDM, Ecom Domination Mastermind. EDM 35 days online coaching. Within these 35 days, you have every right to ask me any question, everything along the line, everything you want to do, any product you want to buy, ask for my opinion. I give you an expert opinion and even help you, if possible, find a cheaper link, cheaper than the one you found yourself. That's one, right? For 35 days, you will get to enjoy this. And if you walk up to me in my office on a good day that I'm so happy and say, Mr. Pa, just do only this for me. Guide me for 35 days. And any product I want to buy, any question I want, I ask you, you reply me via email, no phone calls, right? And then I was okay, just pay 30K into my account. I can manage that because I'm happy and we'll get that done, right? Then in the Ecom Mastermind, again, Domination Mastermind, I hand you over the secrets of dominating and raping 1688. 75% of mini importers waste their money on AliExpress and Alibaba due to the language barrier. They are at loss on how to navigate 1688.com. Even for the few that know how to, navigate, they think it's just about navigating. They don't know how to get to the inside of the inside to get the cheapest products ever, because those guys there, they sell at varying prices, right? Somebody might be selling a particular item for 10 yuan, 10 RMB, and then I'll be selling for 3 RMB. You can't tell me if you're buying from $10 guy and buying from 3 RMB guy, will be making the same profit. No, it's never possible. So I'll be handing out to you the secrets of dominating and ripping 1688 real silly. All right. I'll then give you a jealously guided list of 10 evergreen products, super hot products. I'll give you a list of 10 evergreen products that you can create funnels on, and it doesn't stop at that. I'll give you links to all the important contacts you'd ever need. The outsource agent, the shipping company I use, the insiders of the insiders in this company, so that I can talk directly with them and tell them Mr. Pat referred you and that you are his baby and they should treat you as one, right? So I'll be giving you that. And if you walk into my office on a good day and say, oh, I need that, please, I will charge you 75,000 naira, to be very honest. If you walk into my office and say you need just that, I'm going to charge you 75,000 naira, okay? As if that's not enough, I will show you how to unearth more hot products for yourself. Now, this is what I tell people. It's not enough. Some persons will see what they are doing and they will come, oh, God, this product, can you give me one hot product? Charge them and give them a product, all right? If I want to give you one product, I charge 10,500 naira. It takes me less than 2 minutes. I just find a hot product, find the link, and then give it to you, and I become 10,500 naira richer, all right? But here, I'll be giving you that same secret on how you can unearth hot products for yourself. That means you can go ahead unearthing tons and tons of hot products every day. You become hot product powerhouse. And I will take you through a series of training that shows you how to create profitable funnels, right? Series of trainings here, I mean, a set of webinars. We'll be having webinars, online training like this, insider webinars, not for everybody this time. showing you how to create profitable funnels, not just anyhow funnel, profitable funnels, right? Those funnels I talked about, how you can create it from scratch, and now how you can avoid paying my good friend Roda Zimora 1.5 million naira. He now charges for copies, to write copies for you. How you can avoid paying him that money, and then I know some of his secrets. I will hand them over to you so that you can use them to create a funnel. And believe me, if you are watching this webinar yourself, if you register for this online class yourself, then you have everything you already need to create funnels yourself. But all you need is just to polish it for you, and I can do that for you. And if you walk into my office on a good day or stop me on the road and say, Mr. Park, can you teach me something on creating funnel? I charge 75K for that, and that is actually if I'm very, very happy, right? Then I'll solve the issues of return for you. Believe it or not, there will always be return. What I tell my people is push for 75% delivery rate. And if you're getting anything from 65 to 70 and above, you are doing marvelously well, right? But then there are tips to get this done. I will share all those tips with you inside the Ecom Domination Mastermind. And then I'll give you access to the Restriction Escape course. I've never sold this course in public before. It's actually only an upsell. I only let people who have access to some of my courses get it at 25,000 naira. Like I only sell it to my customers at 25,000 naira. And what's the course about? It's a course I will never release to the public because it's a gold mine. I only want serious persons who have actually gotten some part of my course to get access to that at 25K. But here, you'll be getting access to that course for nothing, right? What the course does is it shows you how to sit in your cubicle, your face my face bush, in your wherever, your village, wherever, and create a system effortlessly on WhatsApp that sells products to somebody in Ghana, Liberia, Kenya. Like you are seated in Nigeria, you are selling there, and you are getting your money in Nigeria without taking a call, without talking to any customer on phone. Everything happens through chats. But then how to do this and get your money in your account is actually the problem. This course takes you through all that. And if you get into the Ecom Domination, if you are lucky, let me put it that way, if you are lucky to get into the Ecom Domination Mastermind, you'll be getting this course. You will not be paying 25K, you'll be getting this course for free, right? And I'll be giving you a $197 worth drag and drop Insta Builder software. Now, if you visited my site, ecomtycoon.com, you will notice that the site is fine, right? But I did that site in less than 10 minutes. Or let me just say in less than 20 minutes, because I wrote all the content. It's just to pull in launch the plugin, the software, copy your content and put in there, and then save. You have a site, right? So this software saves you those 300,000, 150,000 naira you pay to all those designers. We are in jet age, so if there are solutions that help you save money, that's actually the goal. So you get that. So this software helps you create your funnel for you. Like they've already created all these things inside. All you need to do is just to launch it and pop in your content, save, and you have a full-fledged site, and must have saved yourself from paying 150,000 naira to web developers. I know web designers on this call right now will be very, very mad at me, but then I have to do the job. I have to teach you because you're actually here to learn from me, okay? And then I'll give you a simple secret to private label OEM without being subjected to MOQ stealing, right? Remember what I did for my friend? Then there are other tips that can help you kill OEM. Those guys that say you must buy products 2,500 pieces, to get an OEM for free. Who are they? We'll find a way around that. You can buy your 10 and get your OEM done. You're not doing this thing over there, as a matter of fact, using the secrets. Yes, I'll give you the secret to OEM, and these secrets, only my customers know about it, only my clients know about it. So if you're here in the EDM mastermind, you'll be getting access to this secret. So that's basically what you'll be getting. And if you want to go run through those figures in red, you should be paying, if you want to get all these things individually, you'll be paying something close to 275,000 naira. Over 275,000 naira. Yes. But then I got a plan for you, because the goal put out something to you, put something up here that you cannot get. But the goal is something that something that can move you closer to your goal, to your desire, and get you results as fast as possible. And then it's my goal to also make sure I make it very easy for you to access, right? So therefore, I have a plan. And what exactly is this plan? The Ecom Domination Mastermind is only meant to admit 50 persons. Yes, 50 persons. Remember, 50 persons, and we have almost quadruple that and more in this call right now, right? Just for 50 persons. But then, because I want to prove a point with a lesser number, I prefer to prove a point with a lesser number. I don't know why. That's just me. I want to prove a point with lesser number, so that when those other guys now come and say, man, and not show them testimony, whatever price they must have got, they should have gotten it earlier, they will pay times 3 times 4, right? So that is my secret, but then I have to just let you know. So because I want to prove a point with a lesser number, I'm opening access to 25 persons for a limited time. 25%, that's half of that 50. 25% for a limited. Imagine 25% out of over almost 300 persons still on this call right now. It's going to be the door is going to be a very strict something. I know a lot of people are waiting to see how to get into this right now. Okay, these 25 persons will enjoy a whooping 85% discount, over 85% discount as a matter of fact, which means that they will not be paying 275,000 naira today. They will not be paying that 275,000 naira today, but 29,999 naira. And I have to beg you right now at this point, if you must get in, you have to pay 29,999 naira. Don't pay 30,000 naira because I will refund your 1 naira. All right, it must be 29,999 naira for these 25 persons who want to join my prove your point group first before we now take it to the 50 persons and again charge the real cost, okay, or even more. Without wasting your time, without taking you through every other rigors, this is the link to go. Go to the link on the screen right now, ecomtycoon.com/EDM. Mr. Tony can type it into the chat box right now, or it's just right on the screen, ecomtycoon.com/EDM, and you can actually get in right now and get access almost immediately. You get in right now and get access almost immediately. On this link, you can pay with your card, all right? It's Paystack. They are supported by CBN and all that. You can pay with your card. It's very safe, and then you are instantly redirected to the members area. So you start digging and digging. This is actually the start of the race for the 25 persons. If you're not as fast as you should, then don't come back crying and begging, please. All right. If you don't want to pay through online using your card online, then you can make a transfer to the bank account showing on your screen right now. Transfer, deposit, whichever, however you can get that money into the account showing on your screen right now. But the only thing we'll ask for is after payment, make sure you email edm@ecomtycoon.com. It's very important. Don't send it to any other email. Make sure you send it to edm@ecomtycoon.com. If you send it to any other email, we might not reply to you, and then that's your fault. All right. Except you send the email, and after 24 hours, you don't get a reply, you can send it to our private emails. All right. But then after the payment, make sure you send an email to edm@ecomtycoon.com. That's if you are paying via the bank, or you are paying to our account here. All right. But if you are paying on this, if you are paying with your card through Paystack platform, you'll be instantly redirected to the members area upon payment. Okay. And as if that is not enough, if you take action right now, if you take action right now, I'm gonna do something crazy for y'all. So what is this thing I'm doing that is actually crazy? What is this? What is it? Well, I'm going to give you my course for free. The Ecom Tycoon course. It's a course I created late last year, and it has sold over 1,000 pieces, to be very, very honest, right? And I never had a refund. Okay, I had one from a guy who couldn't download it. I don't know how else I'm supposed to do. I tried everything possible for me to help him download. He doesn't know how to watch videos. He can, because it's a video course. He doesn't know how to watch videos on his phone. He doesn't know how to watch videos on PC. I gave up. I actually chose to refund him. So apart from that guy, no other person has come asking for refund. All I get for God and man is thanks and blessings and praises and showers. All right. This course sells for 10,000 naira. But if you take action right now, like if you take action right now, I'll be standing behind. I'll be sending you, giving you access to this course right now. That means if you take action right away, and it doesn't end there. Altogether, you are getting a value of 275,000 naira value plus this 10,000 naira for Ecom Tycoon for just 29,999 naira. But that is only if you act fast. That's only if you act fast, right? And how do you act fast? The two ways to pay are right now on the screen. 25 slots. My prove a point click, so that when you prove a point, then we can know what to charge the other 25, if we would even make that available. All right. Go to ecomtycoon.com/EDM or pay to the account details on the screen right now. Now, let's think of it this way. You're making some investment right now, but let's think of it this way. If all this offer does for you is guarantee you a steady 5 to 7 figure income, do you think it will be worth it? Like you're paying 29,999 naira right now, and then it guarantees you a 5 to 7 figure income. Do you think it will be worth it? If it helps you achieve those lofty goals that you've always had, but then no money to execute them, would it be worth it? What if it makes you the envy of folks around you? Would it be worth it? Of course, it should be worth it. Because I don't want to try some persons right now. The fact is, right where I stay, as early as 4 o'clock, some persons are waking up. All right, where I park, sometimes they come back, they still need my car there. One of them was even forced to ask me the other day, "Guy, what do you do, I beg?" All right, and instantly I know where his mind went to. But I look so cool, so I waved it off. I didn't really give him that chance of trying to ask me if it's Yahoo or not, because I wasn't ready to do any explanation. But the point remains that they envy me and they envy me, right? A good envy now, not like they want to kill me or something, but then they want that kind of lifestyle. They don't have to wake up 4 o'clock and hit the road and all that. I'm not saying that's bad, but then if there's another life for them, if there's something they can do, I know they would go for it. All right. So if that is all this offer does for you, do you think it will be worth it? All right. What if you I further do something crazy for you? crazy again. But then this one I'm doing is something I call the fast action takers bonus, and it's only will be available for persons who act right now. For people who act right now. I mean, on this call right now, out of all close to almost 300 persons watching right now, anybody who gets in right now, right about now, would only get access to the fast action taker bonus, and it's something ninja cool, and it's worth $997. That's over 360,000 naira. Imagine. I'm actually going crazy right now. I'm actually really going crazy right now. That is to say that, okay, the cost is actually a cost. Facebook asks for complete newbies. It's no longer on sale, right? And it sells for, and when it was on sale, it sold for $997. It's no longer on sale right now. It's out of sale. Like, the guy is a big boy, doesn't need your money. He has closed the sale and you can't even get access. Facebook asks for newbies. It's sold for $1,000, $997. Like, if you take action right now, you get access to this course. Facebook asks for newbies, like how you can advertise your stuff on Facebook and stuff, right? Now, altogether, it means that you are getting, that means if you come in right now on the trading, you're getting a value worth 275,000 naira, 10,036. That's value of over 645,000 naira. How awesome is that? For only 29,999 naira. You can only qualify to get this fast action taker bonus if you come in on this training, not even tomorrow. Okay, for this sake, let me just let it till 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, right? 11:59 p.m. tomorrow, you get access. If you get access to the EDM mastermind, you get the fast action taker bonus. You get every other bonus, but the fast action taker bonus worth $1,000. So it's up to you to go right now, get in right now, or procrastinate, because you actually have the two choices for yourself, right? And at this point, you have two options. First option, do nothing and take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. Or the second option, put up this small investment today compared to the values you get in return and just give it a shot. If you get access right now, I assure you it will be a wise decision, because your life will change as a result. But if you decide not to join us, if you decide not to, who am I? I can't even take you, I can't even sue you. It's a decision, and it's fine. You will not die, you'll be fine. But then it's a choice. So this is how to get in right now. Go to ecomtycoon.com/EDM or pay into the account details on the screen right now. And that is it. I think I should take a couple of questions right now. Mr. Tony, you should be around. So I'll go through the questions and take a couple of questions. Mr. Tony, are you there?
Yeah,
hello?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Yeah, I think I'm done. I should take a couple of questions right now. Or do you want to say anything?
Thank you so much for this wonderful training. In fact, this has been so awesome. Thank you very much. We really appreciate this. So let me just quickly share my screen with you guys, because I want to add a few things to what Patrick has given to you guys. So let me just share my screen. Just give me a second. All right. So I believe you can see my screen right now. I believe you guys should be able to see my screen right now. So, like I'm saying before, thanks Patrick for that wonderful offer and presentation. Now, I would like to add some high value bonuses to what Patrick is giving you guys tonight. But then these bonuses are for fast action takers, because it's not for people who delay things, who don't take action very fast. So here is the deal. If you're going to take advantage of Patrick's offer between now and Friday, August 17th, well, what's going to happen is that I'm going to give you these bonuses that I'm about to list. So the very first bonus I'm going to give you is what is called my Facebook ads course. It's known as Run Facebook Ads Cheaper. So, and why am I giving you this? Because as you're going into this e-commerce business, you're going to need to run Facebook adverts in some cases. So, and this course is going to be helpful for you. Normally, this course sells for 15,000 naira, but you guys are going to be getting this course for free. And this training is made up of 4 videos and 1 PDF, and they all walk you through how you can think and how you can create winning adverts that get breakthrough results on Facebook. So you'll be getting this for free. And secondly, you are also going to be getting my $16 billion advert swipe file. My $16 billion swipe file. Now, I call it $16 billion swipe because this file contains winning adverts that has been used to sell various products in various markets. I mean, normally I think I bought this particular stuff for about maybe $400 or $500 online, but you are going to be getting it for free. So normally the value is like 181,000, but I'm going to be giving you for free. Now, all you have to do when you get this particular file is whenever you want to create adverts for any of your products, just open up this and find something that you can copy, something that you can model after what you want to sell, and basically use it. So that is what you are going to be getting. And apart from this, you are also going to be getting a 7-star mentorship program. Now, this 7-star mentorship program is like a Facebook group that I have where I give people advice. I help people, I support them on how they can actually market and do their businesses online. Apart from that, people who are in this program, they also get a special monthly newsletter on marketing and making money. So with this group, you are going to be getting regular support and advice. And this group is not made up of people who are just freebie people. It is made up of people who actually paid to be a member of the group. So once you get there, I'm going to be helping you, and other members too are going to be of support to you. Normally, the normal value of this particular group is 75,000 naira for 12 months. But then you are going to be getting access to this mentorship program for free. So basically, here are the 3 bonuses I'm adding to you once you enroll for Patrick's EDM program. Number 1, you are getting the Facebook Ads Cheaper training, which goes for 15,000 naira. Then you are getting the $16 billion swipe file, which goes for 181,000 naira. And you're also getting access to the 7-star mentorship program, which normally goes for 75,000 for 12 months. If you add everything together, it adds up to 271,000 naira. But you are going to be getting access to all of these things for free as bonuses. So all you have to do is that you have to get Patrick's offer between now and Friday. So if you get it between now and Friday, of course, that's when these bonuses are going to be available for. So of course, Patrick has his own deadline, maybe about the pricing and stuff. But what I'm saying is that after Friday, August 17th, these bonuses won't be available again. So if you want to get access to these bonuses that I've mentioned, all you have to do is ensure that you enroll for this program, this EDM program. And as a matter of fact, with everything Patrick has been sharing tonight, I believe you can actually take this information all by itself and actually begin to run along with it and begin to actually do business with it. But if you really want to cut the learning curve, if you really want to cut it short, and then if you really want to avoid many mistakes that you will probably go ahead and make, that is why I'm going to encourage you to enroll for Patrick's program. Because in the beginning, I told you guys that Patrick has been doing this stuff for more than 6 years now. So he has made all sorts of mistakes. So he knows exactly what you have to do, what you have to avoid in order to get results as fast as possible. But then if you think you don't want to enroll for the program, no problem. You can go ahead. I believe Patrick has given you enough information that is going to be of great help to you. So basically, that's what I have for you guys. And if you have some questions, Patrick is going to answer your questions right now. So I'm going to go back and Patrick to continue. So thank you very much, Patrick. You can, if you have, you can just answer the questions that are available.
Okay. I am trying to pull up the questions now.
No one is typing in any question actually right now. So
I think they are cool. They are cool with the training and stuff. Okay, guys.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
All right. Okay? Let me see if we have questions here. Okay.
Do you have any? Okay, we'll have yeah, we'll have from Melody. Can you please explain more on how one pays the Chinese agents in China? Well, like I said, they use a Naira. They have a Nigerian account. So when you're dealing with them, they give you the Nigerian account and the Naira value of the cost of what you're buying, and then you just pay into the Nigerian account. Send them proof, screenshots or whatever via WhatsApp, and that's all. Yeah, it's as simple as just paying into the account. Then Melody says, can you, okay, Joseph, thank you, sir. My question is about the funnel. Is it a software? No, funnel is not a software. Maybe you're confusing something here. The Insta Builder is a plugin, it's a WordPress plugin. You install it on a WordPress plugin, and then from there you work with it, use it to build out your funnel. All right. Funnel is the entirety of what you build, what you create to sell your evergreen products. All right. Yeah, it involves you squeeze page, the copy and everything is the entirety is what is known as funnel, and that's what one of the things I'll be showing you inside of the EDM Ecom Domination Mastermind. Then Lawal said, please, what's the name of the guy in Naira? MBC Logistics. I gave that earlier. MBC Logistics. Then Olushola Akon, they said, if one pays 29,000, how do you render the support? Is it online or you need to score? Yeah, online. It's going to be online. That's why I said 35 days online class, all right? Back and forth. You ask me any question you have. I send you, I hold a couple of webinars, and then you ask questions and all that. So it's strictly going to be online. Okay. Temi says, I'm paying now. Awesome. Okay. Aduni said, does that mean I cannot register with you after the period you give now? I don't understand. I think there are a couple of periods there. Remember, we need 50 persons here, and then Mr. Tony's bonus is expiring by Friday, and then my super bonus, the last one, the fast action taker bonus, expires by 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. So I think that should make answer your question. How do you handle custom duty when the products land in Lagos? You do nothing. You have nothing to do with custom. All right, the logistic company have their way around that. They get that sorted for you. You do nothing. All right, you don't talk to any custom officer, no documentation, nothing. Just get your things to them, and then they bring it in Lagos, ship it down to their office, and then call you to come pick it up, or they can send it to wherever you are. Then Mr. Ekpo says, yes, I'm very much impressed with your lectures. My major concern is how to deliver to my customers. Yes, I did say, I did talk about delivery. It will always be an issue. All right, big companies that are as big as Jumia and Co, they still have issues because of the kind of society we find ourselves. A lot of persons think it always should be cash on delivery, and without you offering that, it might be very difficult for you selling. So what you do is from your own end work towards making sure that you're not in a haste to send out orders. All right, make sure you confirm, verify, and all that, and then spread your risk, like I explained in the class earlier. Tokbe says, I'm not good at marketing. Nobody is good at marketing. Nobody was born with it. 7 years ago, I know nothing about marketing. Nobody was born with marketing. You have to learn. All right, you weren't even good at eating before now. You have to start learning. Is learning to crawl, learning to eat, learning to run, learning to talk. Nobody was good at anything at best. So we all learned it. It's about your decision and your determination to learn it. So let that not be an excuse if you ask me, seriously. Onyeka says, how do you handle custom duty? I've answered that. Faith, can we use our smartphone to run all these adverts and for marketing, or do we need to use a laptop? Well, I get these questions a lot, but my response has always been, it's about you and where you are comfortable browsing from. Personally, I don't like browsing from phone. It makes me dull. It makes everything very clumsy for me. But on a laptop, it's spread and I can get everything. You know, I see everything. It makes everything very easy for me. Well, I know somebody also that does phone. He does his Facebook ads with phone. I don't know, and he does pretty well. Does pretty well with his stuff. So it's about you and where you find comfortable browsing. Me, is strictly laptop. I don't use phone. Phone is just for calls. Right. What else? Chimeziri, can you please increase the number of persons and time of pay? Do you want to pay for them? Chimeziri, except you want to pay for them, then I can increase it to 500, and then you do us a check of 450 persons. Yeah. So if you want to pay for them, that's fine. But the time is not. The time is fine till Friday. Mr. Tony says his own this thing expires by Friday. So mine is basically once the 25 persons get 25 slots get taken, you might just go to the site and then you don't see it anymore. But then it's up to you. I think the best thing is to act when you can. That's it. Aduni again says, since I don't have the money now, it means I cannot access after 2 weeks or a month from now. Wow. I don't know how to answer that, seriously. Since people pay on delivery, is it a logistic company that now pay to my account? Yes. They collect the money on your behalf and pay to your account. During the mentorship, do you help to choose the product to sell? Yeah, I actually give you 10 evergreen hot products. That's part of the things to get from the mentorship. Tokwe says, I'm not good at marketing. Yes, we attended to that. What else? No other question.
No other question. I believe that so. You've actually tried it, because and our time is fast spent. So
yeah, very, very.
So I guess that's it. Let me see. Okay, just answer this.
Yeah, that's a very good one. He said, "Can we also use? Yeah, can we also use your?" Yeah, the name is. I just call him Ekbo, and that's all. He said, "Can we use your formula to also sell local products?" Okay, let me give you an instance. I have a student. Their family from in those states are good in traditional medicine. He said he's been running away from it for years, and everything he tries doesn't work for him until he get back to the traditional thing. He's not doing the traditional thing, right? Like they know how to mix herbs and all that and cure a lot of health conditions, right? Now he uses funnel. He came to me and we talked about how you can also use funnel. I mean, what you put at the end of your funnel, what you sell is just the funnel sells. If a funnel sells diabetic product, for example, and you're selling an imported tea import from China. I mean, if you are no longer able to import the tea tomorrow, you can start selling a local herb you prepare for yourself, and you can replace it with a local herb. So yes, you can actually use funnel to sell a local products. Yes, you can. Olushola Akonde says, how long is the mentorship? Mentorship takes the online. You get every of the promised stuff, all the contents we promise, everything we promised, almost immediately after signing up, right? Then after you get support for 35 days. What I mean by support, back and forth, you ask questions, we help you look at your marketing, look at the products you're importing, all of this, right? And then we have about three webinars, all right? 3 webinars. They're going to be live webinars, all right? Most times I could also record them and then stream to you. Webinars, Windows 35 days. So that's basically what you get here. Melody says the contact names of Chinese agents, can it be reviewed here? I just said mentorship, you get the direct contact and I hand them over to you as my baby. So why are you not asking for them here? Mr. Melody. Okay, that's it about the training. So we should call it a day, Mr. Tony. Don't you think so?
A day, yeah, that's true. True. So, Mr. Patrick, once again, thank you very much. You've done well. So, and everybody, I'm just going to talk about Patrick's offer that just try as much as possible to invest. You know, the way I see these things is that I see it as a way of investing into my life, because to be frank, 30K is actually not a lot of money. 30K is probably maybe $75 or something. So it's actually a small amount of money. And when you consider the amount of money that you spend, you know, going to school, going to study in the school, some people spend 500K, some people spend 2.5 million. And despite all of that, what you even got from school can't even do a whole lot of things for you when it comes to the income that you are making. So when you have a deal like this, when you have the opportunity to actually take this kind of a training and use it to invest into your life and increase your income, I believe it is something you have to take advantage of. So that's going to be all about it for today. Thanks very much for attending this training. Success in life.
Thank you.